Hi guys, how's it going? Matt right here. Welcome back to some more Europa Universalis IV. It's another part of the Let's Play with Denmark. I believe this is part 3. Yes, we are playing as Denmark. We are leading the Kalmar Union with Sweden, Norway, and our vassal Holstein, who we are planning to annex pretty darn soon. So in the last part we were sort of contemplating where we want to go next, and Livonian Order became a target, but also Muscovy is going to become an increased target as well. But Livonian Order looks like our immediate target, but then you might want to attack Muscovy early on. I don't know. Ooh! Let's just hit the pause here. Hungary is no longer a valid rival for Denmark. And the reason for that is that there looks like there's a personal union under Austria. So that's pretty interesting, because it's actually quite bad, because if Poland attacked Hungary, Austria would be drawn in. And as the emperor, that's a lot of troops to be fighting. So that could be a very big war. So with Hungary no longer a valid rival, we have to declare someone else, and I'm absolutely going to declare Muscovy. That is absolutely a given. So yeah, Bohemia have just set Austria as their rival. Okay. Yeah, so Hungary is now in a personal union under Austria, which makes that quite powerful. That's a very powerful personal union. This is definitely a personal union game over here, because we've got PU, the Kalmar Union, we've got the Jagiellon, or whatever that's called, the union there, and we've also got the union of Austria and Hungary. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to bring the guy home from... Yeah, see... Very quickly, I'm just going to look. I mean, we've got the CB Humiliate Rival, but... that won't enable us to take any land. But Poland would join. Which would be really good. I think I'm going to switch it, and I'm going to fabricate a claim over this way. And I know they're at war. They're in quite a big war, but this is a perfect time to attack. This would be a very good time to smash into Muscovy. Yeah. Alsace entered a coalition against France. Okay, so there's a big coalition against France set to rise up. Possibly. Alsace is now the leader, though. Oh no, but who actually fired the coalition here? I can't remember. I think it was Burgundy who fired it, wasn't it? Yeah. I think this has got to be done. I think we've got to attack Muscovy now. This is an opportunity. Get the Livonian Order for the moment. We're going to tackle something a lot bigger. So we're still in the process of improving relations with Holstein, and we will begin annexation, I think, before we go to war. We'll probably just about get enough of a tick before we go to war there. So that's going to be fine. You're actually losing, really. That's quite good. If you get battered up a little bit, that'll be quite nice. We've only got 28k of our own men, but with Poland and Lithuania joining in, and of course Sweden and Norway as well. Now there is actually a problem with the game at the moment. Oh god, accept petition. There's a problem at the moment where the call to arms function is not actually working. If you sort of in the declare war screen, if you call them in straight there, they don't actually join. But there's a way of getting around it. Basically, you declare the war and then you call in your ally. And I think that's how we're going to have to do it, because there has been a bug going around lately. Gain 20 prestige, lovely. That's beautiful. Okay. Let's get our army maintenance up and ready. Right, so Holstein... Okay, let's bring you back. Pause, and let's go for Annex Vassal. Although, it's going to leave me with extra troops, which means I'm going to be over my force limit. No. This is not the right time. I'll sit there, though, and I'll improve relations a bit further. This is not the right time to annex. Not yet. I don't think that's the right thing to be doing. Also, they'll be useful in the war, but it means I'll be over my force limit, which means I'll be spending a lot of money. And we don't have too much in our bank at the moment. So, yeah, that's not going to be a thing. So, no liberties either. Lovely. We're about to take more land. Well, we hope we're going to win this war and take more land. Cool, yeah. So you're at war already. So this is going to be a perfect time to... Ooh, how is our... Right, we are level on tech, which is nice. But I was going to say, how is our current institution spread coming along? 3.7%, yeah, it's coming along. 12% here, so it's spreading a little bit more here, which is nice. So we're slowly getting there. The ruler of Savoy was excommunicated. Right, so what is the current size of the Muscovite army? About 23k. That's actually really good. They have no manpower either. What a time to jump. What a time to jump. We have to do this. Okay, that's one piece there. Right, so fabricate claim. Let's go for Cargopol here. Stop building spy network. We're going to declare. So you move to here. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to declare war like this. So all of these guys are going to join in, of course they are. We're going to take Cargopol. Now, we're not going to call in from this screen because it seems to not work. So, what we will do is we will confirm this is a war. Let's move in here, like this. Then, what we'll do is we'll go to here and we'll kick call to arms to Poland. Call to arms, confirm. And theoretically, that should mean they get involved. Yes, they are involved. There we go. So that's going to be the way to go about this. Right, so here we go. Oh, I'm excited for this war. I think we're going to smash them. I really think we're going to absolutely belt them. With the help of Poland and Lithuania and Sweden, we're going to... This is going to be so devastating. Like, we are going to trash the hell out of this. Where to siege? So we're sieging there. That's not really a Muscovite fault, is it? But we'll go there anyway. We'll siege there anyway. What I will do also is I'll pick this stack and I'll go and occupy the war goal. That will give me a ticking war score. Oh, we're going to trash this up so bad. We're going to literally smash them. I can see this now. It's going to be a complete destruction over here. So Burgundy did not take Calais. No, it did not take Calais. That's interesting. Right, so Cargopol is mine. That means that we are now occupying the war goal. Let's go and actually occupy some more stuff over here. Peace offer from Odiev already. The question is, occupied by Poland. Does Poland want this? No, Poland does not want it. Okay, so... You might as well keep your alliance, actually. Could force religion. Oh, but that's Catholic, though. We don't want that. Just give me all your money. Literally, just give me everything. Give me all your money. I'm not bothered about your alliance with Muscovy. Then again, it would stop them with a... Yeah. It would stop them vassalizing them for a little while. So that might actually help, yeah. So, all your money, and that's done. Thank you very much. That's a nice batch of money in my pot. Okay, cool. So, some of the... Are you coming in here to attack? Really? That's a joke, right? Why? Why did he do that? Oh, jeez. It's as though he wants to lose. He jumped in with an 8k stack onto a 13k stack, took a -1 river crossing, and took a terrain penalty from... Oh, God. That's great. Right, so Saxony is now the emperor, which is good, because that means Austria is not so powerful anymore, despite the personal union that it's got. Right, so... oh, no, 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 I don't think we want to go in for a fight there. I want to kind of keep this stack alive. Okay, Denmark, Denmark, Denmark... Oh, okay, that's good. So, I think Norway was busy doing some work there, which is great, because that means I don't have to give this to... Because this has been sieged by Poland. Now, I don't know whether Poland's going to want this land or not, so we'll have to consider that in the peace deal. Right, if you therefore do something a little bit like that, then it's going to be fine. Right, we are sieging these forts. Right, there's a Muscovite army, but you're in 2 wars. That's the really cool thing. You're actually in 2 wars. You're winning the first one, but you're going to lose this second one quite badly. Righty. That's the importance of that alliance, though, with the Poland-Lithuania. I think what we'll do is we'll actually expand on the top here first before we move this way, because I don't want to get too much border friction too soon. Not too soon anyway, so we'll sort of take provinces up this top side and we'll move that way. Right, we're about to win this siege. It is interesting actually because it just got annexed by Muscovy, so that will contribute to the war score against Muscovy, which is nice. Just accepted annexation and now it's going to be sieged. Lovely. Right, won the siege of Belozero. Lovely. Let's go ahead and move down to here then. So Pskov is going to be the next port of call there. Can't actually move to any of those. Okay, we'll go here then. It's fine. Oh, they're being smashed. There's a fort there as well. We'll move across to that fort, I think. We don't actually have a leader here. May want to get one. We're going to jump on that over there. Won the siege of Yaroslav, lovely. Right, I'm going to put a leader in here, just to... Actually, you're only 8. Don't really want to fall into a Regency Council 2A, so I guess we'll roll. Okay, he's terrible. He's got a siege pip, though. He's got a siege pip. So that's actually going to be really good for attacking these forts. He's actually got siege. That's brilliant. Lose admin power or lose prestige. We'll take the admin power hit here, I guess. I'm going to move this stack. It's only a 0.9. Yeah, it needs to reinforce. So let's move there. We need to reinforce that that particular army before I can siege here. So if you stand there and just wait to be reinforced, that'll be lovely. And then I'll move you into this province. Okay, cool. So we can just about tell the difference between the Polish and Danish occupations here. Poland's going in for an attack there. That's lovely. Does Poland consider Muscovy as a rival? It does. So if I take provinces, it'll actually boost our relations because taking provinces from rival. So, oh, you're actually going to lose that. Norway's going to come in and help you, though. They've got a very good leader. Yeah, Norway came in to help you. Ha ha ha. Good old Norway. Right, we are smashing this apart. It's great. With the help of all these guys, and Sweden as well. Good old Sweden, who so far still has no liberty desire. Fantastic. Very, very happy with Sweden at the moment. They can be troublesome sometimes, but so far they're embracing the Kalmar Union, which is great. And they'll embrace it even more because we're going to take more land, which means we're going to get bigger. And so if we get bigger, Sweden will be less likely to revolt. Are you not reinforcing it? That's been nice. We're out of manpower though, I guess. So, and we're reinforcing the main armies as a priority. So, I guess that makes sense. Occupied by Denmark. Oh, that's Holstein. See? Not annexing Holstein at that point was lovely. That's exactly what we needed. So we have got positive percentage over here. Oh, there's going to be an attack there. I think Holstein's going to lose its men there. Which it might not be too bad, because, like, it means we technically have less to inherit in terms of men, which means we won't go over our force limit too much. But Poland's coming in to help here. I don't know if he'll get there in time. Yes, it will. He'll get there in time to win that battle. So Holstein got saved. Let's see. What is? Oh, you're de-sieging. Okay. But that battle's won. About to win this siege. We got positive percentage of this siege in Pskov. That's great. Cool. So, oh, lovely. We won this siege. Brilliant. Move on to the next one then, please. Brill. So, say I wanted to sue for peace. Now, what would I actually take here? Well, I think we'll sort of do something a little bit like this. We need to take Kargopol, of course. Belazero was the one with the fort, wasn't it? So that might be quite good. Thikvin, because that's sort of better for our border. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And... gives me a bit more of a presence there, doesn't it? Maybe that's going to be quite good. How much money have you got? You've got quite a bit of money. Let's just go shift and take all your money. Revoke cause. Now we could give a little bit of land to Novgorod, which would mean we could take more. Oh my god, yes, 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 yes. So if we give this to Novgorod, we can just take it in the peace deal with Novgorod. Alright. You're not willing to do this, but it's fine. Cancel subjects. We're probably not going to get a 100% war score, so that's probably not going to be good. So something a little bit along these lines would probably be quite good. I'm guessing Poland does not want it. Okay, that's fine. So you're pretty darn close to accepting that. Yeah, so if I gave... certainly this one here, because I'd like to take that. Maybe not this one because it's a little bit close to Lithuania at the moment, but that would certainly be lovely. If I wanted this, yeah, you're not really willing to cancel your subject there. So we're very, very nearly ready to actually be able to pull that one off. So what I might do then is actually this 10k stack, I'm going to bring it back to Neva. Or I think it was here actually, we'll bring it back to here, to Novgorod. And we'll move it out and we'll stop it getting attrition too much. Things like that. Lovely. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We're doing well. It's good. We're doing okay. I'm going to move this stack back in here as well then. That will also help out. Okay, 70%. They would take it, but like, we're so close to winning this siege that I just sort of want to ransack this place, you know, I just want to ransack it and be a pain. Guess I could get them to release Pskov or something like that, but yeah, Ingermanland's actually been occupied by Poland, but I think we could give it to Novgorod. Because they do have a core there. Yes, they do. So we could probably do that, and then we can take that from Novgorod when we attack them. Which would therefore mean we would actually get a little bit more land in 2 different deals. Right, cool. So you guys merge together. You set about reinforcing as well. Yeah, we won that siege. Lovely. Okay, so let's move to Neva. Let's move back. Are you moving there? Here you are. Cool. Okay, so 82% war score. Let's sue for peace. So they're willing to take this now, pretty handily. Do you have any more money to give me? No, not really. You're actually willing to release Yaroslav again. Yaroslav? I don't know what that is. But you're willing to do that as well. So maybe we could do that as well, break them apart even more. Well, that seems quite good to me. So 3, 4, 5 provinces. 1 province released to Novgorod. Release of Yaroslav, which they just spent loads of Diplo power annexing, so that's going to be good. And a bunch of money. Lovely. Big possible coalition from Novgorod, but we're going to attack them anyway, so no problem. Send demand! Lovely. Okie dokie. We also took another fort, which is handy. So let's start by mothballing, like so. And then let's get our cores going. Some of these are quite cheap because they're not too expensive. Danish Russia. Excellent. So when is my truce with Novgorod up? 1462. So we've got about 3 years. So what we could do in that time then is we could build a spy network once again in Muscovy. And we could probably annex Holstein right now. So we'll spend some Diplo points on doing that as well. So we're going to fall behind in a little bit of tech, but it's okay. So Holstein, Annex Vassal, 88 Diplo points. There we go. HRE members won't like me as much, but it's fine. Because Holstein, believe it or not, is part of the HRE. So we are going to go ahead and annex that. So that gives me a little bit more land to work with. Oh, I need to be protecting trade. Oh my god. Lübeck, like that. And we do need to rebuild our galleys at some point. That's certainly something we need to do. We do need to rebuild them, but it's fine. We're still losing money. Oh, we're spending on reinforcements over here, aren't we? Yeah. So that army's fully reinforced. Beautiful. This one, I think we'll go ahead and make a consolidation over there. So then we'll take the rest of the troops over here from Holstein, you know, because we're going to be annexing them. So we'll get some troops there. Our force limit's now 29, so it's gone up by 1. Maybe, yeah, Holstein's got about 5k troops, so we will have to axe some anyway. So what I'll actually do then is I'll grab this 600 and I'll just get rid of it. There we go. Saves me money on reinforcing, and we're going to be taking some men anyway from Holstein, so no problems there whatsoever. Also, we're going to get some extra ships. That four set there, I don't know what they are, but I think they're lights. So we'll get some extra lights, which would be nice. I don't think they've got any galleys or anything like that, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's okay. So our opinion of Sweden is only 109. They've not actually improved too many relations with me. Renounce the Union. Right, okay. And why not? Improving relations from Denmark. Yeah, you're not actually improving relations with me, so... Livonian Order. I do hate you, but... You're at war with Novgorod. Oh, you jerk-ass! Decline. You are actually going to take that land from which what I wanted. Oh, you jerk. Well, I think we're going to have to attack you at some point then. Riga and Teutonic Order. You're allied with somebody else, but I can't remember who that was, and you've not... can't remember who you were allied with. I think it was someone down here. I can't remember who it was, though. That's interesting. Saxony is now the Emperor. Who are you at war with? Mecklenburg and Teutonic Order. Why is that? Brandenburgian conquest of wisdom. Ah, so Brandenburg is... Right. So... We could attack the Livonian Order if we wanted to. But Poland is likely to do that at some point, I would imagine. Yeah, not sure if we want to attack the Livonian Order just yet. No doubt Poland will go in for an attack on the Teutonic Order, and we'll probably be called into that fight. Which is fine, I would accept. Teutonic Order has Livonian Order and Mecklenburg as allies. Yeah, see, I think Poland will go in for an attack pretty quickly here, because Teutonic Order is also in a war and it's losing. So that's probably going to be a pretty obvious war there. Okay, Norway. You don't have any liberties either, though, so that's fine. Can say I think it's 50 years before you can integrate. I think it's after 50 years you can consider integration. Yeah, 50 years, and you also need 190 relations with them. So 1494 we'll be able to possibly integrate Norway or Sweden. Norway probably first. Also, an integration of Norway would mean that we would take these bits over here, which means we can directly fabricate claims on Scotland, who is allied with France but is no longer guaranteed by France. So we'd also get Iceland over here and whatnot. I may want to consider just selling that off and maybe forming the nation of Iceland over there and just leaving it or something like that. I'm not really sure. Oh, ouch. We'll take the legitimacy hit here, which is a bit lame, but I will. But that's not really useful to me, that. Although it might be a staple to move over to the New World. Should we play the colonial game? Yes. So maybe it might be worth keeping it. But yeah, you're at war with Novgorod, which is very frustrating, because it means you're going to take this. That'll mean, yeah, that's a bit lame actually. But that'll just mean I'll have another excuse to attack the Livonian Order. So I might want to take some stuff over here, because then we'd have a really good foothold in the Baltic Sea as well, which would be nice. It's going to be worth it, I think. That's going to be worth an attack. What have we got here? White peace with Crimea. So you are just about winning the war, but you've managed to peace out some people, so you're still at war with the Golden Horde and Nogai, which is fine. I'm quite happy that you are at war. Because that means you're going to be using up your manpower and all that jazz. You're going to be getting war exhaustion. Yeah, you got no manpower. And of the 24k army you have, 17k are mercs. So 7k are actual... Only 7,000 troops, really. The rest are mercs. That's the sort of destruction of Muscovy we wanted. We've restricted them so much here, which is great. I'm so glad about that. Also means they can't really form Russia, which is really good. Speaking of forming nations, looking at our decisions over here, we have the option of forming the Scandinavian Nation at some point. It would involve an integration of both Norway and Sweden, but we could potentially become Scandinavia. That is certainly possible. Denmark has completed plutocratic ideas, aristocratic ideas. So we become a oligarchic republic, or we could become a merchant republic. Ooh. What do we have to do for that? Trade and economic ideas. We might want to become a merchant republic if we want to play the trade game. Ooh. Diplomats +1. National tax modifier is quite good. But the merchant republic is really nice. So we need trade and economic ideas for that. Trade income at least 40%. That's quite... Okay, so the Iberian wedding did go ahead. So the Castile-Aragon personal union is now a thing. Okay. I'm interested to see. Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yes. Trade income is currently 5%. Right. Oh, no, this is trade efficiency. Is this where you see your income? I think so. It might be. I don't know. Is this it? So if we get to 40 here, does that mean we can form the Merchant Republic? That might be a good little side goal to aim for. I think the primary goal is probably going to be leave the Kalmar Union, form Scandinavia, and do something like that. That's probably going to be the primary goal. Integration is a slow process. Okie dokie. So we have now integrated... Right, so these fellas are all light ships, so let's gather up here for the moment. That means we're going to be left over our force limit by 2. Okay. So let's scrap the... let's scrap these 2 here. So let's kill them 2. There is a transport in here, so let's go ahead and move you to there. Extra transport's always nice. And that should leave me at 30. Yes, good. Okay. This 5k stack, could move it back to here. 26 and 19. Yeah, I think I'll move the 5k stack over. I've got no plans to attack the HRE at the moment, so no plans for that. We need to fabricate a claim on Muscovy, who is now allied with Ryazan, which is this one over here. Ustyug. I think. Right, let's do that, and let's have a look at our... Which one may I see here? So Norway. Ooh, we should probably consider maybe sitting a diplomat in Norway for a little while, just to improve some relations there. We have another diplomatic relations slot though, so well, who could we possibly ally up with? Who do you hate? Austria, Bohemia, and Muscovy. Okay, maybe somebody in the HRE. Maybe the Emperor. Sucking up to the Emperor? Maybe. Then again, are they still... Yeah, you're being backed quite considerably. So maybe sucking up to the Emperor might be a cool thing to do. Maybe just get a... maybe not an alliance, but maybe something like a royal marriage with the Emperor. Or something like that might be relatively interesting. Let's bring the Muscovite guy home. Let's see if we can't improve some relations in Saxony with a view to getting a royal marriage. I don't think I want an alliance because I think that's going to be too much. Because then he'll start calling me into HRE wars, you know, into HRE, you know, all that's rubbish. I don't really want to be called into all that stuff. But that's it for now, though. So thanks for watching. If you like EU4, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, that's it, though. Join me next time for more from myself, Matt the Tomato, and I'll play through as Denmark. See you later, guys.